Today is new faucet day in the kitchen. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Gary's gonna try to do this. It says it's 40% faster than we don't know what, but it's 40%. So, it sounds really impressive. Let's go down that road. So why do we want to replace the faucet? It's not leaking, it's working okay, but we need to replace it for a couple of reasons. For one thing, when I'm cooking, I don't want to have to be doing two handles to rinse my hands off when I'm cutting up veggies or whatever, or handling meat or something like that. I just don't want to have to be doing two separate faucets. And the second reason is because it takes more water then too, trying to get just the right temperature. So we're going to be saving water by getting a different faucet. Moen has always been a good brand. It's pretty trustworthy. So everything was supposed to be in here, but there was one part Gary had to get.
We needed to get an adapter to fit this end
Zoom it in.
to the end that's under there attached to the faucet. It's the way these new faucets are made, so you have to work with that. This has the two different sizes, and we hope and pray that they're going to fit. This one does. I tried it. I did try that one last night, so I'm pretty sure it's going to work again today.
Awesome.
So all we have to do now is move a few things around.
And get stuff out from underneath.
Yes. Well, the first thing we have to do is turn off the water pump. Otherwise, we're going to have a mess all over everything.
You're so smart.
Yeah, you'd almost think I've done that before.
You mean not shut it off?
Yeah. So we got a few things to move.
It's kind of a good time to get some things cleaned out of there anyway and figure out what we've been using and what we haven't and get rid of the things we haven't been. Gary took the shelf out of there last year. If you didn't see that video, I'll put a link to it somewhere if I can figure out how to do that, or otherwise I'll put the number down. It was our first year, and he had to get under there to get to the hot water heater, and there was a shelf that went all the way across in there, so we had to take that out. Gary had to take that out. I videotaped it so people would know what to do.
Everybody needs a supervisor.
Yes. Okay, what are you gonna do?
I'm removing the connectors that are at the base of each of the hot water and the cold water. And unfortunately, they're all hand tightened. So all I have to do is be able to catch the water in something.
Bucket thing there. Did you watch anything on YouTube or anything to try to figure out how to do this, or to see how it's done?
Sure I did. Yeah. I watched Mike messing around with it last year when we did the plumbing
Okay.
on the water heater.
Okay.
So that helped a bit.
Thanks, Mike.
One thing we don't want is a lot of water dripping.
No.
Then there's a couple that are not hand tightened. Take a little more encouragement.
Faucet's moving. It's a good sign. When you're taking one off. If you're putting one on, that's not a good sign. But if you're taking it off, it's a good sign. Now Gary got that off and he got it all cleaned up. Just vinegar and water. And that cleaned it up really good. Okay. And now this shiny new one. And hope it's all gonna fit. So far, so good. The holes match up. Woo! Came over this way. Did you read the instructions?
Why would I do that?
That might be a good idea. After all, somebody took the time to write them. Do they have pictures?
They do.
That's good. That's helpful. There you go. Look at that. Piece by piece, bit by bit, step by step. That one's got for the sprayer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which we don't get.
We did not want a sprayer, so
Nope.
we don't have one.
Yep.
But we do have a faucet.
Yes, we do. What's that doohickey for?
To keep it from tipping over.
That's a good thing to have. There's 3 different languages on here, so you gotta find the English. Putting the sprayer part on's got a lot more steps to it.
Yeah, we're glad we didn't do it.
I know. I didn't see any need for it. Haven't missed having a sprayer. Hardly ever used a sprayer when I was in a house. A house. Traditional house. What are these?
These are, well, the technical term is a doodad.
Okay.
I can't remember if that's the term Michael used or not. There's something like that. A doodad or whatchamacallit.
No, the whatchamacallit was the black plastic thing.
Oh, okay. Mike, I need your help. Okay. So, here we go.
Make sure you get the hot with the hot and the cold with the cold. I guess with one faucet it's not as critical, but it's still a good idea.
Yes. Yeah, because you won't be able to see the other part.
Okay, so you screwed those onto the end. Are you crimping it?
Nope, just tightening.
Okay.
Hopefully it won't leak now. All right. We got the hot one. Okay. All right, let's worry up under here.
Okay, here's the moment of truth. Now what?
Back up.
Back up?
I'll turn the faucet on.
Oh, turn the faucet on, then back up?
Sure. You want to.
That's hot. And it's cold. You got that right. Boy, it's cleaning out some stuff out of the faucets, I think.
Yeah, there'll be stuff in the lines.
No drips under there?
Nope. Nope.
Awesome. Well, that was a piece of cake.
40% quicker.
So as long as we have things out of here, you can see we have a little mouse trap that has not had anything trip it. That's good. Okay, the white back there is that white styrofoam. That is around our hot water heater. And this here is our fresh water tank. When we fill from a hose, the water goes through that green and white hose. The green and white hose is what takes it into the freshwater tank. And the blue hose, Gary said, has wires in it.
The wiring for the electric part of the heater.
Okay, all right. And then there's a city connection. If you are in a park where you are going to be hooked up to a city water, and you're going to have water coming in automatically per use kind of thing, and you don't use the freshwater tank for that, that comes in a different hole.
It's up back up there.
up in there. We have some styrofoam around it to keep it from getting cold in here. So now you know. The new faucet is in. Look at this, and it works so nicely. Ah, awesome. So what tools did you actually end up needing?
This.
And?
This.
And?
Just a little lubrication from Rustic Touch.
Yes. It's a product from Melaleuca that is supposed to be for polishing furniture, but it works really nice for
squeaky hinges and things that need a little bit more lubrication.
Yeah, without the gunk of WD-40.
Or smell.
Or smell, yeah. So it went pretty well.
Went 40% faster.
There we go.
Yeah, it went very well.
Okay. You may be noticing behind Gary's head, if you have been watching our Facebook page, you would have seen this. We have a silver handle and a burnished bronze handle, and then that's the original gold on the right side of him, and we are doing some thinking. Yeah, stay tuned for that. So now the old faucet, we'll clean it up a little better, and then we'll end up donating it probably to a Habitat for Humanity restore. We found there's one in Kerrville, and that's not too far from here, and we have to go back there anyway to get our flooring when we decide what we're going to do, so we'll just take it with us then. So that was it.
Yay! That was
super
good.
easy.
Yeah, worked out well.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be really nice having it. I've been wanting that since we moved in. It's only been a year and a half. So we finally found what we wanted.
We found the right one.
Yes, and we got her in. I'm sorry we couldn't show you a little bit more of the details of what was happening under there. It was just really tight quarters, and I couldn't get a camera in there. Even on a selfie stick, it would have been hard. I don't know how I would have filmed it, so I'm really sorry. I think you got the general idea. Just read the directions, it helps. So, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe by hitting that little red button down below. Next to it is a little bell. Ring the bell and you'll be notified every time a new video comes up. And until next time, may all your water flow.
When it's supposed to.
When it's supposed to. And God bless.